Well, hello and welcome. This is us getting started decorating for Christmas, and I thought, you know what? Why not bring you guys along? Skipper says hello and sends his love to you all and the snowman. So here is our aluminum tree, and the topper stays on it, and it actually came with the topper glued on it. Thanks, honey. And then we have the Noel blow mold, and I think we've got some other blow molds. And then there is our rotating Christmas tree base. So we are going to put up the tree and light up the blow molds and do all the things. And then this is all ornaments. So it is going to be a whole bunch of fun. And yeah, we're getting everything going. So let's see, where are we headed? All right, so I've decided the hutch needs a good dust. And I am going to move everything out. And the house is just kind of in utter disarray right at the moment. And the hutch is just waiting. Hey, the hutch is just waiting. I've got partially fall up, Christmas there. But I have to show you these guys. So I got these this year, new, and, or new to me, rather. I bought them on eBay. And I'm totally smitten with these little weirdos because the hutch is about to become Deer and Elf Village. And we've got Cupid's down. I mean, it's a hot mess express right now. He's lazing on the job. But we're gonna go through and get this looking fit as a fiddle for Christmas. So yeah, I'm pretty smitten with these. They are a music box. It's partially broken right there, but like, who cares? It's so cute. Cannot even, and I had never seen this one before. So that will be part of Deer and Elf display that's about to go down. Sorry for the dog. Check it out. The mailman just rang the doorbell, and I have happy mail from Miss Enamor Amy. So I'm gonna open that. Oh, we'll have to see. It's a whole happy mail decorating kind of day. Heck yeah. Okay, let me tell you how cool my girl Amy is, and Mama Pam, who we adore. Oh my gosh. I bet this is cookies. Oh, let it be cookies, guys. Mama Pam is quite the little baker. Look how cute this is. Amy does everything right. So cute. But, oh my god. Look at this. Oh, that is the cutest tin, Aim. I love it. Okay, we're taped up. Hold on. I will be detaping. Oh my god, I've already taken a bite. They're freaking iced pumpkin cookies, homemade by Mama Pam. Oh my word, and there's a whole nother layer down in there. Okay, I've got to get David in here to try these. Oh, so good, Amy. And thank you, Mama Pam. You guys are the sweetest. Thank you for always thinking of us. This is just wonderful. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Yeah, you can have one. Do you approve?
I love it.
Are they so good?
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Oh, boy. Here we go. There's Santa. Hello, Big Santa. He is so cool and so pretty. He's one of my big totin' Santas. Hey, totin' Santa. These I love. They remind me of my grandma's. They are so cute. And these little leaves, some of my favorites. Oh, we have Enamor Amy Creations. Grape Soda, Elf on a Shelf. He's one of my little purple elf friends. And I have some other purple elf friends that he goes with. So I love that. Amy made that. And he's a little elf sitting on a Shasta red apple soda. And look how cute this is. Look at his little name and stuff. Oh my gosh, Amy, these are wonderful. And it means a lot because my friend made them. So these are before she was signing her work. This is an unsigned Enamor Amy, which means it's extra rare. Amy, you're gonna have to send me some labels for these. All right, so I'm gonna put him down here with this little guy. Oh my gosh. I know I've got some Amy's Top Shop dolls here too. Yep. There is from my other Amy's friend. There is a little Santa she made. I think this is from 2 or 3 years ago. This is one of Amy's first Santas. Cone dollies. I love them. Alright. This is my Christmas handmade bin. And this is one of the most fun to unpack. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, here's a little Amy elf. He's still got his tag. Oh, look at this guy. And this is like a really soft kind of like velour. It almost feels like velvet. So him's one of my little elves from Amy. Cute. And put him with Santa. Oh my gosh. Look, 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 look. This is one of my favorite Amy's Rock and Pop Shop dolls. And I put her with my Sad Bears. And she has a little deer print on her dress with little mushrooms. Oh my god. Anyway, look at that face. Face only a mother could love. She's really upset. She's having a rough week. Yeah. All right, so I'm putting her with Santa and Elf so she can cheer up a little bit. All right, let's see who else. This is fun because you forget what you have, you know? So you guys know, even though it's only been, what, 11 months since I last got this out, I still forget. Oh, this was the 2020 limited edition Amy's Rock and Pop Shop dolly, because we all had a horrible year that year with the big C, all of that. This is one of my bigger this is a little gnome elf friend, and he is in velour florals. He's got a mushroom and a snail. So, of course, he is the jam. He's coming out. Alright, let's see here. And, oh my god. Okay, so this is my Midnight Blue Amy's Rock and Pop Shop elf. And look at the little bear. That's a little vintage Japanese bear. Just freaking precious. Oh my god. Look at this. He's one of my bigger boys. Alright, I gotta make room. Look at all this. Look at it. Okay. But wait, there's more. Okay. Alright, so I got everything in a box. Look at this guy. Alright, this is one of my Amy's Rock and Pop Shop dollies. This is Santa, and Santa has a pet deer on a leash. And he is in red velour trim with the white fluffy chenille trim. So cute. Okay, so that guy's amazing. I'm gonna put him over here with his little friends. And then this is my little deer print with mushrooms and foxes. And this is a little woodland elf with a baby deer. Very cute. I mean, he has a weird little face. I'm pretty sure that's one of the heads that I got Amy. And then I ended up snagging this dolly from her. Really cute print. And then this is my other snow baby, which is just, look at this. This glitter is so fabulous. And green is my favorite. I love this baby. It has a little snowman in socks. So this is also one of my little larger Amy dolls. So good. I love all my vintage handmaids. They're precious. All right, so these are a few things we acquired over the year. This guy was $3 at an estate sale, and he's busted, right? Like, he's got some issues, but I'm gonna try to work on him a little bit, clean him up. And I have another Noma snowman that is here in this menagerie somewhere. And I'm gonna try to put them together. So we'll see how that goes. This guy, found him in Ohio for $20. And he's just spectacular. I love him. I'm gonna put him with my purple elves. I have 2 purple elves that he will go with. And then this came from Jason and Tina, Mother Tucker's. And this guy is literally my new favorite Santa. His belt doesn't stay on because, you know, he's lost a little weight. Santa has been having some undue stress. You know, it is almost Christmas and he's trying to get all those toys made. So Santa has lost a little weight, but oh my God, he's just the cutest. And he's about 2 feet tall. So he's gonna be one of my big boys. And he's very fluffy and sweet. So just love him. He's one of my new boys this year. Okay, speaking of new this year, my girl Blair Comic Kitsch on Instagram sources for me. And Blair's a really good vintage picker and seller. And she sent this to me in one of my boxes. And I was like, oh my gosh, as just a gift, a thank you gift. And I am nuts about it. So I'm not sure where it's going, but this is something new I got this year that I'm nuts about. Okay, these are just some extra stockings, I think, from over the years. Yeah, those are extra. These are all new things I've gotten this year also. Little cute buggies. Of course, you know I collect vintage bug ornaments. And I have quite a few of the flocked ones that are very desirable and collectible. And we'll get to those when we do the tree. But these are some of my new little friends that I kept just for me this year. Oh my God, look how cute these are. Ah, I can't take it. Here's another buggy. Look at that. Oh, they're just so cute. Look at this little guy. David loved him because David used to be a horn player. So we are keeping him. And these little guys are so silly. They have crazy little eyes. I scored these in an auction lot this year, and I was like, I have to keep the snowmen. Like, they're just so kooky. So these are part of my collection. They are so cute. And then look at this little dog in a stocking. I collect, of course, the little flocked kitschy ornaments, and you'll see once we get into the tree stuff just how nuts it is over here. And this is a sitting up little reindeer, which I think is precious. Adding him to my collection too. So that's all new stuff this year. Pretty jazzed about what I'm gonna do with that. And then now I gotta get back down in here. Okay, so this little guy right here, too, we scored it in an estate sale this year. He's pretty fun. He looks like he might have wet his snow pants. I'm not sure. But he's lifting a leg and he's singing a tune and he's just so cute. And we have his mom and dad around here somewhere who he will go with. So we got him really cheap and we thought he was precious. I can't resist these kind of graphics. Look at that. So what if I told you that I just found an entire bin of Christmas items that I planned on selling and completely forgot about. So I just found part of my inventory from last year. And I've got some Christmas and a whole bunch of mercury glass balls. And then also last year when we undecorated the tree, I made ornament lots of things I was okay with parting with. So there's a whole bunch of stuff down in here. I'm gonna have to completely sort through all of this because this stuff will now be for sale. So yay, that's exciting. I just found a whole bin of stuff for sale. Okay, so I just found an entire bin of my Santas. Oh, my Lantas. All right, let's open this and get into Santa Town. Oh my gosh. So these are some die cuts that I found this year that I'm definitely putting up somewhere because that cuteness is completely unmatched. Oh my gosh. This is an heirloom tablecloth. David's grandma made this. And I usually put it on my little green crackle ice table every year. It's very sweet. It's a little cross-stitch piece. And Grandma Humphreys lovingly made it, and we usually put it out. It's got a couple stains because we've eaten on it. But you know what? It's one of our favorite things. Well, well, well. My. Okay, I must have gotten this guy last year because I don't even remember him. Oh my God, look at that face. He is so cute. Look at his, oh my God, look at his feet. Oh my goodness. He is made by Bantam. He is a very hard to find Santa. He is the Bantam Santa, and he's ready to rock and roll. All right, then we've got my big rubber face lover boy. Oh my God, I love him so much. He's my egg Santa. Him's like a Humpty Dumpty Santa, and he's freaking amazing. I just cannot. So I love him so much. He's one of my all-time favorites. And he weighs about 5 pounds. He's really heavy. Him's thick. Him's a thick boy. Very thick. Okay. So he's going to come over here with Bantam Santa. All right. And then we've got this little guy is, I think he's a small Rushton, I believe. I've had him for a couple years. But yeah, he's definitely Rushton face. So he's one of the smaller little Rushtons. And he is a very cute little feller. This guy is my blue-eyed dreamboat. Look at him. Oh, Santa, you're just dreamy. And I think he's just a little made in Japan dude, yeah. But him's got thick little bottoms. Thick little bottoms. All right, and then this guy's beautiful. He says, howdy-ho, with his green mitten. And he is a little ball Santa that is on a music box. And he has his original tag from Jordan Marsh. He was $13 originally, which I feel like is pretty expensive in the way of 1950s items. It may have been because this is real fur. I hope that's not offensive to anyone. I understand if it is. However, this is part of history, and he is absolutely precious, and I couldn't resist those little waving hands. And then I've got this big guy, and he is my pouty weirdo. This is Pissy Santa, and his beard is kind of worn down and soft like the rest of his body, but he's a big guy, and he usually sits, I've got a reindeer around here that he sits on. And he is, I can't remember, Toy Design by Bijou. God bless you. A Bijou, Bijou, Bijou. All right, so Big Santa is coming out of the bin, and then this is another one of my favorites. And this is actually why I bought that Santa over there from Jason, because they could be brothers based upon their faces. I definitely think that they could.
Hey guy, we're related. Yes, I'm in the Santa Club, and yeah, I've been eating cherry chapstick all day, and that's my homie, and he likes to eat cherry chapstick too. We're related. We might be cousins.
Okay, this is all stuff that usually goes in the family room, and this is one of my vintage candeliers. It's very old, cut to the ribbons. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that guy out really carefully, but I've got some more bottle brushes to use. This is one of our smoking men. This is a Steinbach Grandpa, and he is really neat. Made in Germany. Ooh, I think the box is even cute. Here's Grandpa with his cat on his lap. And there's his incense. Oh, he smells so good. I just want to sniff him. The incense, because we always burn incense in these, they actually smell quite good. So anyway, there he is. And Mrs. Is down in here somewhere too. We have Grandma that matches Grandpa. This is the cutest little nightlight, I believe. It is left in a Napco, and it's a little deer. I always put that in my thing because she lights up. This. And these are some of my favorites. I love these little slimy balls. These are very mid-century and collectible. I keep the broken ones because you know how collectors are. We sell the good stuff and we keep the broken stuff. So, but I display them together in our little entertainment center shelf just because they're so cool. I love these. So spiky. Very Sputnik. Very Sputnik, my dears. Okay, so I got these candle-free enders, and the top bulb goes in there. And you can see it is clear and aluminum, and it is a little candelier tree. It's very cool. It's really primitive. I love it. We'll be getting that out. This is one of my most treasured Christmas items, and the reason why is it came from my grandma. This was my grandma's. She lived to be 95. She passed away in 2012, and her name was Vita Peterson. And I called her Mimi. She was my Mimi. And it's a music box. It is made by Ohio Art. and it spins around, and it is the little nativity scene in this dome. And it's just very sweet. It's a family heirloom, and it's a memento from my grandma. So I just love it. It's very special to me. So we always put it in somewhere in view, because that was something very special. And really, my most favorite treasured items are items that remind me of my family or my grandparents. My grandparents loved me a lot, and they were good to me. So, you know, that kind of thing, while we're not, you know, uber religious, at the same time, this means something to me for a whole nother reason. So, anywho, love it. Okay, so here's Grandma. I found her. She matches Grandpa. She has a little yarn ball on her lap, and she smokes also. And they're rocking chairs, and they're also music boxes. So they're pretty sweet. We're going to put her over here with Grandpa. All right, I've gotten into my mercury glass ornaments. And these are some of the ones that we put on the tree. These are some of my favorite ones. I love those rainbow ombre ones. The stained glass shiny brights. Just some really pretty ornaments. I just love these. So we'll definitely be getting these out for the tree. I love the ones that are shaped like that. And these ombres are just so cool. Little indents. Okay, I just got into a whole nother bin, and I found my Noma Snowman friends, and I just absolutely adore these. They are so sweet, so pretty. These are definitely made by Noma. I have another set, and so I'm going to put these guys with that big guy over there, because they're related. Is there anybody that does not own this blow mold? I think like 98% of us vintage people have this blow mold. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, you all do. So he's cool. Here's one of my Harold Gale Santas. I have two. This is the one from my grandma. This is actually my grandma Mimi's. And same grandma from the nativity, the dome nativity. And he is very, very special. And he has his old white boots. And I always remember trying to make him stand under the Christmas tree as a little girl. He is from the 50s. And my Mimi kept everything in really nice shape. So he's very good. He's very pretty. So he will go up here in the office somewhere. Okay, these are our blow molds we put around the tree. And I have Crazy Fluorescent Snow Friend, which will go with my purple rubber face elf. And then I have this Santa blow mold. He's kind of a smaller size, but he's like, he's pensive Santa. He's a thinker. I'm smart, Santa. All right, so get him out, and then here's my other set of Noma Snow Friend, and I just love this guy. This was my very first one that got me hooked on the Noma flatbacks, and as you can see, hold on, let me get him to a better position. As you can see, the back is flat, right? And then they shine through there, and then they have like a little cardboard stand. And there's the light kit. So they're really old. They date to the 50s. And I'm obsessed with these. So if you ever see a Noma flatback snowman, pick it up. All right, you guys have heard me talk about my Christmas trees. Well, here they are. We're getting into my ceramic trees. And this is not all. Those two bins are probably also all ceramic trees. That's my old school tree topper that I usually put in a bowl with some ornaments and make it light up. It's so cool. It's a rainbow topper. Merry Midget Rainbow Topper. And then we have this color wheel, and that is my color wheel for my aluminum tree. So it has this original box, and then there's also, this stuff all needs to go to the family room because this is all the stuff that goes around the tree. And then these, I collect ceramic trees, and these are also part of my trees. And there's a tree base, big bottle brush. So this all is going to the family room. Oh boy, I have a lot of stuff. Did I mention I got a lot of stuff? Okay, those are placemats that were my grandmother's, my Grandma Nichols. I love this. Put that up every year. I always put my grandma's placemats out. My Grandma Mimi made this. This is my stocking. And then David's grandma made his stocking, and his is literally like the cutest, most primitive. Yeah, I just love it. David Jones. And then look at the back. Is that sweet or what? Uh-oh, deer's missing an eye. So his stocking and my stocking, and then we have our dog stockings in here. So these are the ones we put up every year. Okay, we're going through some more stuff. Santa Claus cycler. He's in here somewhere. That's his original box, but he's not in there. Music. This is, what in the world happened here? My kinetic Christmas tree is falling apart a little bit, and I'll have to work on him. But it is a really neat tabletop mobile that looks like that. And I don't know how we didn't get it in the box, but we didn't. Okay, so these are some more I have 2 more. And they're just darling. I love them. They're kept in sweetly. And some of my little mushroomy friends. This is who we used to call Satan Claus. His eyes light up red and he rings a bell, and he's positively terrifying. But he was my Grandma Mimi's from when I was a child. And of course, that's one of my most favorite things. These also were my grandma's. My mom sent those to me last year, and they're super cute. I've got a whole bunch. I think that's a little German guy. I have a whole bunch of little fun fellers down in here. Here's our mistletoe. That's our little mistletoe elf. And this is a really hilarious ginger boy. That's a little Holt Howard winking Santa mug down in here. And this is my wreath from Enamor Amy. And it is something that I put on the front door every year. She makes these wreaths from vintage reproduction cutouts, and they're just so cute. So love my wreath. More vintage handmade goodies from my girl. I made this back when I was a crafter. This is the kind of stuff I used to make. And this is a jewelry Christmas tree. And I used to have fun just intricately finding the perfect little pieces to fill in the holes. And I hang that in my bathroom every year. It's so crazy. That feels like 1,000 years ago. I made this probably 9 years ago. We have more little vintage handmaids from Enamor Amy. David's grandma made these, and they are absolutely darling. I see that every year. A little Joseph Deere, phosphorus Santa. Oh, this is the Santa bin. Oh my gosh, there's so much fun in here. Okay, so I'm going to get all of this out, and then we'll do a little tour once we get stuff out too, because holy cow, there's just, well, as you can see, it's just a lot, right? Oh boy, we've gotten into Elf and Deer Village, and holy cow, it gets pretty crazy in here. So there are layers upon layers of deer and elves in here. I'm gonna get some of my knee huggers unwrapped, get some of my breakable elves unwrapped, and then, holy cow, I'm gonna show you the madness of Deer and Elf Village. This is the plastic garland from my childhood. I used to put this on the banister in our stairway. So crazy. And now it goes in vintage elf and deer display. Unwrap these little babies first. A little deer and a little elf friend. These are the kinds that I do collect. More little crazies. I love that guy. He's hanging on for dear life. And his little friend's on a boot. All right, these are some of my favorites, especially this guy's pose. Literally, that looks so uncomfortable. He's like a little yoga master, and they're driving this little car, and this little weirdo's got his feet propped up. They crack me up. This was an Enamor Amy purchase, and I love it. They are so funny. Okay, we're into the heart and the thick of it now. We've got elfie friends, so many little elf buddies. Oh my goodness. This is a tiny Holt Howard elf. He is one of my absolute favorites. I will never sell him. Never, never. And then I have all these little book elves. They're some of my favorites too. I've got this guy. He's missing part of an ear, but I don't care. And then I have this guy. So fun. This guy's also, they're the island of misfit toys, you know, like we're missing a leg, but I don't care. Look how cute that is. Little deer egg cup. Little buddy in a shoe. I have collected so many of these over the years. They are absolutely some of my favorites. Got little skier dude. All kinds of fun friends. This little guy matches the nightlight that I was showing you earlier. So I'm gonna get all of these guys unloaded and put up. All right, this is the next batch of friends that go into Deer and Elf Village. This is a Herman Pecker, very old little elf buddy, and he has the coolest look. His little head is literally just hanging on by threads. And I put him out every year, and that's his little friend, his little velour deer friend. And then this is one of my favorite Amy's Rock and Pop Shop deer, because she used that old head, and he has a super sparkly, fabulous body. And look how sparkly these are. Yeah, wait, let's go. All right, these are among some of my all-time favorites. I've had these for quite a long time. I just love them, and their little tool wings. They're so cute. There's another little elfie guy. This is one of my very rare white deer planters. I have 4 of these in various sizes, and they're highly collectible and really, really cute. So I'll be yanking out the rest of those too, as well as my big napkin deer that are coming. Oh my gosh. We've got a lot of bottle brush trees, which I love to put in my village. So they all go in Deer and Elf Village, and we're not even halfway through this bin. Oh my word, there's so much. I feel like a Christmas hoarder, guys. I think I might be a vintage Christmas hoarder. Just dug these little babes out. These are from my childhood. My grandma Mimi gave these to my mom as a Christmas present many, many years ago. So I'm happy to have these. These are part of my family Christmas, and I love them. They're very special. Oh boy, look what I found. This is a Hazel Atlas Rudolph cup. It is so cute. I usually do something with it. And then this guy, Spread Eagle, my little pink pixie friend on a shoe. Hilarious. And then we have all of my little Japanese made elves and gnomes. Oh my word. They are really abundant. And this is a collection I started several years ago. And I really don't need any more, as you can see. Really probably shouldn't buy any more. But I love them. I think they're really cool. They are all stamped Japan, and they're all really unique and different. So they're all doing like a different little pose and stuff. So fish these guys out and go to the next layer. You can see we've still got layers to go down in there. All right, more deer. Oh my gosh, deer, deer, deer. All kinds of deer in the Elf and Deer Village. It's slightly obscene at this point. We got all kinds of people. All kinds. Oh my goodness. We got deer riders. Oh, I love these guys. They're all just so fun. Fun, fun, fun Christmas deer and pixies. Yes! Well, it's happening. Oh my goodness. All right, I've gotten into some of my larger knee huggers. And that one's a little deer rider. This is a big boy. He's like an 18-incher. Another big boy here. There's tons down in here. This one's very unique. I love him. This little guy is so cute. Little stockinette face. This guy, and they're riding together. Little mushroom elf. Others. Big boy. This is the cutest little guy. There's something about his face that I just adore. He's a little knee hugger. We got little wins. We've got big wins. Oh my god, all of these. That's a newer one. But the rest of these are all old. Oh my god, I love this one. Look at that boy. That's a newer one. I don't usually put the new ones out. I only do the old. I have so many. It's ridiculous. Look how cute that guy is. And him. Oh my word. Look at this guy. He's so happy. I'm just happy to be here, guys. All right, so getting all of these boys out. All right, knee huggers, it's time. 'Tis time. Okay, so these are the very special ones. This is my collection I've had for quite some time. These are the tall Napco reindeer. He's like 16 inches. She's like 14 inches. And then these little planters are all Japanese made. And then there's the big white deer figurines. So these all go in Deer and Elf Village. Oh my god. I feel like I've said Deer and Elf Village 14 times. And I probably have. But yeah, these are just really, really sweet. She's a kisser. Look at her. She's got a little bow on her head. And they have their original little necklaces. And they're just so sweet. And just so you know, I don't store them like this. I unwrapped all of these out of tissue just so I could show you that we got to the bottom of the bin, guys. Whew. These are hardcore. And these are probably some of my most valuable Christmas. So I keep them with love, and they're getting ready to go into their display for the year. Here we go. But wait, there's more. There's more to be nuts. We have stuff sitting all over the desk. Yeah, I think we might consider ourselves safely vintage Christmas enthusiasts. That is a whole Howard Sienna that I bought this year. That is new. So, yeah. Wow. Okay. We have a whole lot of things. This is crazy. And we haven't even gotten into the family room, the Christmas tree, or any of that decor yet. Yeah, okay, all right, I'm admitting it. We have a problem. David and I have a problem with vintage Christmas. Mainly me, but David's a guilty party too. So, yeah, wow, holy cow. This is crazy. All right, well, bottom section's still in disarray, and I have not decided what I'm doing there yet. But the top section is looking really good. I don't have my die cuts up on the wall yet, but everything is looking pretty great. There's all my little black elves. It is a lot. It certainly is a lot. But I really like it. And it makes me happy. So there's that. That's for something. Elf and Deer Village every year looks different. I never do it twice the same way. I change it up every time. Oh my goodness. Crazy, crazy. All right. Now on to the family room. It's time. Here we go. Alrighty, color wheels are out. We do too. We've got the rotating base. It's Thanksgiving. The turkey's cooking. Oh my goodness, it's my Christmas. Alright, we're putting the branches on. I'm so excited. I mean, we could just leave it like that, you know. We could just leave it like that if we really wanted to, but yeah, it's nice. I like that. Whoa, I pulled that one out, babe. But yeah, I love the ends of these. All right, she is unsheathed. There she is in all of her glory. And it is time for decoration. And here's her little box with all of her sleeves. And I believe, let's see which one this is. This is a Warren stainless, Warren Industries, California. So this one is pretty iconic from the 50s. If you know your aluminum trees, you know that these with the spikes are very highly coveted and desirable. And they've got the pom-poms on the end, which I just adore. And I think it's got close to 100 branches or so, maybe 70-ish. I'm not sure, I've actually never counted, but she's a beaut and I can't wait to get to decorating. Here we go. Okay, I just got into probably my favorite and most exciting collection of Christmas ornaments. These little bugs I've been collecting for quite a long time, and they are very sweet. I also love to collect, see these little beady-eyed weirdos? Tammy Benton, I remember you and I talking about these little weirdos, and Jason, Tammy actually bought me some little chipmunks for my fall display because I collect these little guys. So you can see my buggies, got a little salt and pepper shaker in there, and I just love these guys. They're probably my best and my most favorite ornaments in this box, and they always get all packed away all together. So let's get them out. Okay guys, part 2 is coming this week. I'll be dropping the second part of the video where we finish up our decorating. Thanks for watching today. Please subscribe, and I'll see you at our live sales this week. Happy holidays!